Yeah, so it looks like I'm a little lost actually. I was on my way to the Chase on Two Wheels and Iron Ramekin meetup in Atlanta, Georgia in the United States, and I think I took a wrong turn somewhere and ended up in bloody Algarve in Portugal. It's not bad though, pretty good touring. Yeah, so this is coming a few weeks after my Japan trip, and I was already coming to Portugal to visit some friends, and at the last minute just managed to get a motorbike rental sorted out for here, this time on a Honda Transalp. So what I've done now, everything from my single cylinder thumper KTM, I did my training on a Honda CBF 600, and then now a 2-cylinder V-twin. So that just now leaves the triples, and I think I'm going to be able to sort something out in Finland this summer. And there's a place that does Triumph rentals, but I'm pretty much just pottering around the countryside around here in southern Portugal, and all kinds of stuff around here. I mean, I just went past a ball that crossed the road that had legume sized bollocks basically, and somewhat disconcerting. Weird lizard. So I came up on from Faro on this road called the N2, which is pretty much just a spectacular road, corner after corner after corner, and it just twists all the way around the mountains, or well, sort of high, something between mountains and hills, and then you just turn up here in this kind of slightly farmlandy area, and you got yellow things over there and purple things on the other side, trees. Yeah, the one complaint I do have about this bike is there's no 6th gear, and I just got bloody goosed by it. There's absolutely no one out here. I mean, I've just been going, just have these roads that go on and on and on in the middle of nowhere, and then you can just turn off the main roads onto these side roads that just go through endless cork fields, or cork trees that, where they grow the cork. And stuff around here is just so old. I mean, you can even just see it from here, all these farmhouses and old, well, I think that's a decoration. But there's so much history on this Iberian Peninsula, all of southern Spain and Portugal, because you've had from like the, God knows from what period, you had the Romans from BC, then you've had the Moors and the Saracens who've come in later on, and the Christians trying to push them back. You can actually just feel the history just by looking at the buildings, and you've got ruins from like the 2nd century, or you know, before 1000 AD. Oh, okay. Right, these roads. Right, I know vaguely that I need to go to Santa Cruz first, and then that gets me somewhere else. I actually came from Almodovar, which is just, I think, about 80 kilometers north of Faro. It's well worth a ride. Oh, look at these cows. Oh my god, it's making me hungry. I think those are milking, no? Yeah, they're milking cows. I think Maximus Decimus Meridius, or whatever the hell his name was, from Gladiator, I think he was supposedly from whatever Spain and Portugal were called back then. Oh my god, this road is so bumpy. It's a proper fucking farm road in the boonies. Yeah, anyway, the only thing which is slightly alarming about car rental or motorbike rental in Portugal is that the excesses or the deductibles are really fucking high. I mean, the standard deductible on a car is about 3 grand, 3,000 euros, and the deductible on this bike is 2,000. So you just got to be like super careful that you don't crash or someone crashes into you. Some of you will probably know that there's a famous road here that runs along the coast called, well, not along the coast, but between the towns before the highway was built, called the N125. That's pretty much known as the Portugal's road of death, because it just had accident after accident after accident. But I think stuff has improved here. I mean, on these roads, I mean, there's so few cars that it just doesn't really even matter. Sometimes I do get the feeling that indicators are more decoration than an actual method of signalling to other road users of your intentions. Right, so this is Santa Cruz, and I don't want to go there. Oh my god, look at that. I just wish we had places like this that weren't like a million miles away from southern England, because it's just to be able to go out on the weekend and just go and ride for the hell of it would be amazing. And this kind of stuff. Oh, there's sheep. Another farmhouse. I mean, there's like some old ruin. God no, I don't even know what that is. Yeah, I've got to check the map actually. I have. Oh, here we go. I managed to find myself my own little fortress. You can play kings and queens pretty easily around here. Nice little fortress. Good view ahead. Over there. Jesus, I mean, it's just so awesome, to use a silly word. Transalp's been good so far. And you just stumble across, I don't think that's even a castle, it's probably some kind of, actually it could be a lookout of some sort, because it's they're quite thick, the walls. God knows when it's from though. Transalp's been reasonably good so far. Had a new front tyre on the front though, so had to take it a bit easy initially. Yeah.